Hello, 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 hello. Bringing down the game audio a little bit because I know last time it was a little too high. Hello, how is everybody? I am streaming more again because I can't stay away from this game. I was looking forward to it for so long and now we have it. So I'm excited and I'm just trying to meet all the characters. So whenever I have a free time, I'm like, yeah, let's go play this game. Let's go date everything in the house. Okay, so if you missed it last time, recap. Last stream, we successfully got together Drysdale and Washford. So that was the goal. This time, we're going to try to break up Dirk and Harper because they're toxic for each other and I need to figure out what I need to do. So now that we got Washford and Drysdale together, so our washer and dryer are fixed, we should be able to wash our dirty clothes, Dirk, and put him back up in the closet where he belongs, I believe. So, that is going to be the goal. That is what we're trying to do. And let's see how this goes. I'm going to load into the game. Should be brand new day. And let's see. We're going to try it. Why's my camera like looking more at... There we go. Stupid glitchy. Okay. Ah! Smack myself in the face, why don't I? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down to the laundry room. And we're gonna go talk to Harper and Dirk. Now that Washford and Drysdale are back together, we should be able to make progress, I'm thinking. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. So, let us see what happens. Actually, do I need to check in with these boys first? Let's check in with the boys first, just to make sure they're good to go. They should be. Last time we talked to them, they were getting back together. So let's make sure they're still happy. We'll talk to both of them, and then we're going to talk there, because I have five uses anyway.
Oh, hello there, Cherub.
Hello, dear.
Washy was just here. I think he's gone to right. Let me get him for you.
Oh, well, alright. I wasn't expecting y'all to be together like that, but... Oh, yeah, I just came by to say hello.
Welcome back. Forgive my absence. The muse is singing, and like a siren, she draws me ever onward.
No, y'all have a great time. Y'all go have fun.
You better come back another time, Cherub. I do love my machine, but he's been a fine sop all day.
I'm glad y'all are having a time.
You might get wet.
I will leave. Okay, what happens if I talk to him then? That was so confusing. What happens if I talk?
And a pleasant day to you, my friend.
Hello. I just saw you a second ago, but...
Darling little stain.
Okay.
What did you just say, Washy? It sounded ridiculous.
I love that whenever I talk to one, I get them both now. This is so cute. Oh, it was. But I like it. Just want to say hi to you both.
That's very considerate of you. Thank you.
Yes, hi. I love visits, you know.
Oh, I know.
You spend your time gabbing with the two about lifting, both weights and one's intellectual capacities.
Okay. Alright, so they're good. They're nothing new to add to them. I'm glad they're getting along. Okay, alright, let's go over here and try to talk to Harper. I don't know how to find Dirk other than talk to Harper right now, so let's just see what happens. Last time we talked to her, we found out she cheated on Dirk. She cheated on Dirk with Chappie, a chapstick I left in my pocket. Then it unfortunately got washed in the washing. Melted him. I threw him away, which honestly I felt caught out because I've done it in real life. Broke her heart, apparently, and then she had the line, the witch, the audacity of this bitch, to think that Dirk is cheating on her, when she's literally the one who cheated on him with a chapstick. So, we're gonna break them up.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Yeah, I can wash you now, so can I do something now with the two of you?
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
Yeah, because honestly, we don't know if he's cheated or not. She just is accusing him of cheating, but she's literally actually cheated on him and, like, told me about it. So...
So what? That was before we ever got together.
That's not what you told me yesterday. You told me that he always comes with... And you see him, but while he was gone, you got with Chappie.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing! Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Like I said, I don't think he's cheating on her. I think that she just thinks that he is.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too!
I'm pretty sure the Hanks are, well, one of them's definitely gay. I don't think the Hanks are interested in Dirk, but...
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start!
Oh, God. Hi, Moose. Thank you for the bits. And Jaws theme.
Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you!
It's true. They don't have more than one brain cell. They take turns with it. Okay. I learned it doesn't work to even try to talk over that when it's so long and it's so loud. I'm like, you know what? We'll just embrace it for the moment.
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you!
Then break up!
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Ah, maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I mean, I don't know if they'd be into you. You're so angry.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail.
She just misses Chappie, really.
Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
Will either of y'all let me actually help you? Laura Bailey is so scary. She can be. You really deserve better than this.
Do I? I don't know sometimes.
Yes, you do.
None of what she says is true.
I know, I believe you.
She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I threw him in the trash. That was my bad.
She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it.
Are you, though? Because the way that she made it sound, it really sounded like y'all been together a long time. Because, like, y'all have, like, this standing thing, like, off again, on again. But I don't know, maybe you're not supposed to, and maybe that was, like, a mistake in the dialogue or something.
Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
Sound like you could use a good listener. You're not gonna start talking to me about relationship, are you? God, you should really use a therapist. You really could, but yeah, you should talk to me. I can fix it. You should talk to
I
me.
could, yeah.
I'm here to listen.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place.
I mean, that's true. Nothing stays in the hamper if I can help it.
Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back.
Who's Monique? Is Monique a lost sock? Maybe our trash boy kept Chappie. Oh, just give Harper a fucking chapstick. I really should. I should just throw a new chapstick in there and just never take him out. Like, why can't I just give her a new Chappie? I should. Maybe our trash boy. I should talk to trash boy next. I do have one more. Well, actually, I'll have two, but I can talk to him. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
Things just wrong having to resent Chappie. You sound a little bitter. Do you resent Chappie?
Yeah.
Why?
The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth.
I mean, they probably were, to be honest.
You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color.
What's your favorite color?
I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations.
See, he was there the whole time.
You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames.
I'm so sorry.
She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie.
You just don't look like a little stick. I'm sorry. You're actually pretty.
She screams at me for not being chappy, even though she just subbed me in.
Is it true you ignore her when you're clean? What's this about you cheating with the Hanks? Are you punishing Harper when you're away from her? Ooh, that's a good one. Let's try... Ooh, I really want to ask all of it. I'll ask if you're punishing her when they're away from her. We need the fireplace? Why do we need the fireplace? He's the one that just does, I talked to him at the end of, not last stream, but the stream before. And I didn't have a high enough something. I don't remember what it was. Charisma. Not charisma, but something wasn't high enough. And so I failed when I was talking to him and didn't do great and kind of insulted him. But anyway, I'm gonna go with this one. I want to ask all of them. We'll just do this one.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, tell me about it.
Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper.
Okay.
And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed.
That's because she's kind of toxic, boo-boo.
I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her.
Maybe I'll get a new laundry hamper, or I'll just start piling you on the floor. I just think you'd like him. Oh, yeah. No, I have met him. I did like him. He's cool. My only issue with the fireplace is he loves puns and pickup lines, and they're all stupid. They're so stupid. They're all fire-related. And he's supposed to be like an expert on love and romance. He looks cool. But man, the puns hurt me.
When I'm, like this. She starts in on all that dirky shit.
The fireplace is cool. Well, yeah, I know. You love him. He's right up your type.
I don't know. I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while. So good. Then I look at her wrong. Or say the wrong thing. And she goes off on me.
That's because things aren't actually good. Y'all are just kind of like faking it.
It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash.
Because she doesn't actually really like you. She's using you to fit into a chappy-sized hole in her life. Honestly, she doesn't like you the same way. She's using you as a substitute just because she wants to feel happy again.
This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
It's because she's wildly jealous. Maybe you actually talk to her. Are the good times really worth all the bad ones? Maybe you should... No. Are the good times really worth all... That's what I want him to do. I don't want them to get together. I want him to realize that this is a bad relationship.
I mean... No.
Fire cool. No. Fire hot.
I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
No. It's fake, though. Y'all don't really get along.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
Like when my cats look at the ghosts?
I think it started with my mom,
Oh, let's get into some Freudian shit here. Alright, Dirk, tell me about your bad relationship with your mother, and now why you look for toxic women.
She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much.
I'm getting that vibe.
If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
Maybe y'all got bad blood. They do. They're just a couple Taylor Swift songs waiting to happen. She sounds lovely. You're lucky. So that's where you got your good looks from. No, I'm not going to flirt with you. She sounds lovely.
She was. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend.
Maybe she was just unprepared to be a mother and was trying to not fuck you up. And of course, Johnny Young Bosch plays a character with mommy issues. I know, right? A shocker. Shocker.
She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off.
That's because Harper doesn't really care. Harper just wants what you can do for her.
I haven't seen her in years now.
Is she up in the attic? Where is she now? Oh, yeah, I was like, where is she now?
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric, and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
So maybe Harper makes you feel like, for better or worse, she's giving you something more than just love. Start to see how this fits in with Harper now. What does all the psychobabble have to do with Harper? I'm just gonna say I see how this is. You have mommy issues, and you had a bad relationship with your mom, and now you look for people that tried to give you love that you never felt with her. I get it.
It all makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's good for you.
Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support.
Yeah, you should find someone who doesn't hurt you all the time.
If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down.
It's Freudian. It literally is. It literally is.
I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship.
Yeah, but you can find someone you can have clear communication who will give you what you need and not all that extra stuff.
I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
I get it. Mommy never loved you right. We'll get you through it.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things.
Okay, good. So we're making progress.
I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome. Okay, so we've talked to them. Who else are we gonna talk to? Oh yeah, we talked about maybe the fireplace. Oh, trash. Trash boy! My cam.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, baby. Yep, it's me.
Are you always this happy?
Yes. I try to be positive attitude is good for you. Sometimes I am. Honestly, no, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not.
Same, I guess.
Really? Have I seen you happy?
I doubt it.
Yeah, you very moody. What do you like when you're happy?
I wear more pink.
Alright. I've been there, Dirk. I was in a relationship like that. Then I met this silly little potato man who loves to play dating sims. Be silly with me and eats the things I make. Yeah! Yeah, I'm just a little silly potato man. That's what you need. Get a silly little potato person who will like you and have fun with you. That's what you need. Harper's not even a good friend. Okay, so this is my theory on relationships, y'all. I think you should be best friends with the person you want to be married to. Okay? That's how I base, that's literally, I'm not an expert. I mean, I literally married someone off the internet after knowing them for like 6 months, if that. But we've been married 13 years, okay? So there's gotta be something that works, okay? Find yourself a Willem, but not this one, he's mine. Yeah, you gotta find a different one. Sorry, I'm taken. But I will say, while romance is great, the lovey-dovey feelings very often for most people, this is not the case for everyone, for most people last anywhere from 6 months to a year, which is just the magical time where people like to jump in and get married or get engaged or something like that. However, infatuation typically wears off after that amount of time. It's a chemical thing. We can't help it. It's how humans are wired. And then after that, all you're left with is the core of what you base your relationship on. If you don't have those lovey-dovey feelings, what do you have in common? Do y'all actually mesh well together? Do your personalities clash, or do they complement each other? So if you find someone that you're best friends with, not just lovey-dovey because they're hot or whatever, you actually have a core foundation. So if you don't have lovey-dovey feelings, you can actually make that relationship last. Like, look, think of your best friends you've had like your whole life. You know, you still are in their lives because you have that common ground and you're really strong friends. I think that's how relationships work too. I think you need to find people that you just want to hang out with. It doesn't need to be romantic, you just really like them a lot. And then even if you don't have those romantic feelings, still want to fucking be around them. I don't know, that's my logic. That's how I logic it. It may not work for you, but, you know, that's it. There's my tidbit on relationships.
What did you bring?
Oh yeah, what did I bring? I'm trying to bring a good conversation. That's a two-person sport.
What? Hell, now who's salty?
Me. You bring it out of me.
Everyone's got a skill.
You do. Yours is inspiring people's inner jackass?
There aren't enough true jackasses left. I'm doing my bit for humanity.
You are, honestly.
So, aside from your sparkling conversation, what do you got?
Man, I don't even have... I have to have 80? Guess I have something here I can throw out.
Let's see it.
Well, I found me curious. Add mixture of lint in here. So not sure what this is, but I got a chopstick. I got a chopstick.
That might be good. I've got a baller chopstick log cabin going, and I want to build a deck for it. How old?
Alright, he likes it. It's been on the coffee table for a couple of days. Or, oh god, there's really no way to... I can say, oh god, there's really no way to tell.
Not sure I want to hear the explanation for that.
I order Chinese food a lot. They're still in the bag, you skeptic. Made this stuff stuck in this. I'm gonna say I order Chinese food a lot.
Oh, that's okay. I went through a pizza phase every day for 2 weeks. Pineapple and sausage, sriracha on the side. Trust me.
I do not trust my actual trash can to give me food eating advice, but here, I have gifts for you. You're making me hungry.
Go for it. One of the gifts of the modern world right there.
That sounds terrible, but I have a lot of figs in the right already, though.
No worries. I can take it.
Oh, I will give you food from the fridge. It's okay, I can have leftovers. Don't want to give you more of my cast-offs.
Cast-offs?
I didn't have another option to say something else.
Hey, look. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of talk.
I would have said something else, but they literally gave me one fucking option. Really?
It's, I don't know, demeaning or whatever.
I'm sorry.
No biggie. Just find another way of speaking. It's not like there's a shortage of words in the world.
I would have, except for they literally did not give me any other options. Sorry, didn't mean it.
Yeah, well, it's cool. Just a note for the future.
Okay. Again, they won't let me say anything else, so what fucking ever. Alright, I get one left. One left for the day. Is there another door I can talk to? I haven't talked to Dorian today. Is this a door? Oh, wait. Hold on. Is there a door in here? Man, I wish it weren't so dark in this room. Because I had been going through this room. Guess not. Okay, well, we'll talk to this door. Open? Oh, it's locked. Okay, well, give me your spiel.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
Turn your ass around.
What are you looking at?
Looking at your ass. I could ask you the same thing.
I'm looking at the backyard.
Oh.
It's an important job.
Why can't I open you?
The time isn't quite right. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian.
I think I already have talked to Front Dorian. Are you his evil twin?
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way.
Spicy.
There isn't an evil board in my body.
Actually, I believe that. You're a very good boy, even though your head is oddly square-shaped from the back.
I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me. And go away.
I can't be straight. I'm very gay for you. Quit being so straight, Dorian. God damn. Just want to fuck a door. Is it that difficult? Alright, up we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't help but notice that my phone, I haven't gotten any more messages or anything from any of the, like, my friends or work. So something tells me I'm just not progressing the main storyline. But I don't really care. Okay, I think I'm just gonna talk to them again and see what happens. I haven't gotten any clues from anything they've said. Hold on, let me put on my glasses. Can't see without my glasses. We're gonna look at the rumors. No, Moose, you didn't. You could have just forgotten that quotes existed. Just add the quote. I just want to fuck a door. Is it that difficult? I hate you. Oh, there's so many. Rumors name not found? Do you know the dresser loves to make sure player name dresses for success? Dorian advised not to speak to the dresser. Well, too late, I did. Okay, under the couch. Okay, so we gotta find the dust under the couch. We'll do that somewhere. You may not have drunk in a trunk, but you do in your drawer. Chance suggests finding Jared to bring him to the G&G game. He's found in the desk, apparently. I already... Nah, you love me. I mean, I do love you, but I mean... Guess I think of you. I've already talked to him in the desk. And he didn't give me the chance to invite him? I don't know, I'm confused. Scandalabra mentioned keys as being the piano. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to find a key to get in upstairs. As being the piano. The piano is scandal-proof. I wonder if Keys has keys for me. May not be your final resting place, but it's definitely worth it. You can watch TV. Abel said that Koa is the couch. A nice fella. Okay. Just need to throw his throne a throne. It's like I can't talk about how he's been bullied by Lux. Okay, so he's probably... Knitted throw is thrown on a throne. I'm assuming there's a blanket on a chair somewhere. This monetary mistress is safe inside. Dirk mentioned Monique as someone who gets lost in the wash sometimes. Monetary mistress is safe inside? So money? Is Monique money? But is safe inside? Is she gonna be in my safe in my attic? Follow Bo on her show to find the goddess below. Scandalabra says there's a jewel underneath the house somewhere. Well, I haven't figured out how to get in the crawl space. Darkness everywhere, your lonely house. How can you speak with it? There's crooked shadow. So we should look for the crooked shadow. Dead or alive? Spooky specter may appear in the dead of night. Who said there was a rumor of a haunted attic? So there's got to be a ghost in the attic, but I can't get there until I get a key. Okay, I want to find the shadow. Let's find... There's a crooked shadow somewhere on my floor. Dorian, behave. So I need to find a weird shadow that doesn't fit the other shadows. All these shadows seem pretty normal. Creepy ass chair. No, that shadow matches the... Kind of. Your shadow... Wait. This shadow does not make any sense because there's no light source behind the globe. I'm gonna try talking to this shadow.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair.
Oh my. Dorian be ignoring you? Yeah, he does. Dorian hates me.
Do you wish to proceed?
I do, actually. Yes.
Is that so?
Yeah, keep talking to me too. I like your voice.
Let regret not fill your heart then.
Okay.
Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
Why do you sound like a different person now?
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
Okay, but why are you exactly my type?
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible. The shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail.
Yes, Daddy is fucking right.
Light has no purchase here. For I am XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX! Exclamation point.
I fucking love him. Yes, Shadow Daddy. Oh my god, he's such an edgelord. I love him.
See you.
I love him. 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 Got the rock metal music in the background. It's literally my toxic type. I love him. Sweet handle.
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
I am darkness incarnate.
Yes, you are.
From now on, you are my penumbra.
What does that mean? Penumbra?
Penumbra.
I quiver, I quake and quell, and you have all purchase here. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. You forgot his exclamation point. That is part of his name.
I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You are the Penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
I'll take it. Sign me up.
Yes!
Oh, this music makes my bird brain so happy. I love him.
So tell me, Penumbra,
Yeah.
what brings you to the call of night?
You. I know someone in the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own?
Well, I was told to look for it.
Or did you use a hint?
I mean, I would have found it out on my own, but I did use a hint. Is he gonna be mad at me if I lie to him? Fuck, I'll say I needed a hint.
Honest? I adore honesty and humanity.
I know, I'm not a good liar. I feel like you would know. The game knows that I already knew about the hint, so...
You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile.
I am. Are you available?
I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest.
I am trying. You can't lie. I really can't.
However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What is yours? What is your quest? What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
I love darkness. I always keep the lights on. I really do, though.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning.
I will literally go turn every fucking house light off for you.
If not for your summoning ritual, I may be.
I will summon you all the time.
Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Me! Pick me! Pick me! Pick me! Like romantically?
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed.
True darkness can lick me anytime, and I'll make your darkness throb, Lord! Oh, we are horny for him.
You see, The essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained.
Okay, let's discuss it.
I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner.
I will try my best, even though I'm really bad at conversation.
Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Alright. Armaments?
My armor forged from the shadowy depths.
Like, under the house?
Think of them as parts to my true self.
Do I need to go find your parts?
However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm.
Not the Great Cataclysm. I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind.
Okay, let's discuss. How do you feel about... Okay, that was enough for me. I'm in love with... Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, yes.
Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search.
Okay, okay.
What troubles you, my penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades.
Yes, tell me about it.
Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
We're gonna get his armament back together. What was this power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason.
Light? Was it light?
But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Alright.
What troubles you, my penumbra?
The special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade.
So I have to go find shadows for you?
But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
So we gotta kill Lux. This is getting even better. Yes, because Lux is the lights. We gotta kill Lux. Oh no. What a terrible thing to have to do. How do we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual.
Okay.
Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
So I just have to talk to you every day. Got it. What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form.
Nice.
I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see.
Honestly, I really like this form. Like, I hope you don't get any different than this, because you look amazing, and I want to fuck you like this. Like, this is my favorite version of you, just saying. Unless you somehow get better, but honestly, I'm down for whatever this is.
What troubles you, my Penumbra?
Nothing, actually. But I have to say this.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me.
No, I mean, you do you, bro.
Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia.
Hey, you have fun with that.
And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What about the X's and 420? We know about those. I'm a 90s kid, okay?
Signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is.
Call me whatever you want. They can call me anything. Call me
Can't
late.
just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows.
This is true. This is true. He is the chosen one.
Which is why I leave my mark as such.
No, I'm right there with you, buddy. I get it.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes, The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
The dark power?
Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it. It's true, you look very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly the idea.
Good.
I thank you for awakening me.
You're welcome.
Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time.
Yay!
For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest.
I will, and I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Yeah. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
My room is literally completely dark, other than like one little light. So I'm good. I pretty much sit around in the dark most of the time with minimal lights. I'm good with this. I love this cheesy evil laugh. I love him. Yay! I kind of hoped that though this shadow would disappear and I would have to go find him, like in different shadows every day. I think that would be hilarious. Like I would love to have that, kind of like Bobby Pin, where she moves around from location to location. I want my shadow daddy to move all around. I wonder if this is a different window than the other window. Okay, so we talked to him. We talked to Shadow Daddy. Let's go talk to see what Harper. I'm not even gonna read that one out loud. Okay, so let's see what they've got going on.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
Oh.
You!
Me!
You!
Me!
Tell Dirky he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong!
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality.
No.
I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much, and you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him.
That isn't love!
Thank you, Dirk, for finally realizing that.
Tell him.
Tell her!
You're both wrong and also unhinged.
Now fuck off with that both sides shit.
No, you're both bad.
Dirky?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything.
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Wait, what?
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
The fuck?
Oh, Dirky.
Was I supposed to pick sides?
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
The fuck?
Oh, Dirky.
The fuck? I'm about to reset this day, y'all. No. That was fucking... That makes no sense. Game devs. What the actual fuck? That makes no fucking sense. I'm about to just go to bed. Yes, remember, she has him deeply gaslit, but that doesn't seem like... I don't know if... Because again, I don't get... This is how those relationships work. So was I supposed to point the finger at one of them? How am I going to break them up? How am I... I don't care. No, I don't need to know how they work in real life. I need to know how the game is programmed. So I can just, like... Was I supposed to point the finger at her and tell her that she's being crazy? I need to break them up. I don't want them getting back together. I almost just want to go to bed and not waste any more scans on this day. You must pick a side, typically. I would be really great to know what this fucking game had programmed. Can I just go to bed? I'm so mad right now. Hold on. This save between interactions at this point, I should have. Unfortunately, why is this showing up as the last one? But this time, that's today's date. But that's not the current time. It is not 10:16 p.m. Just roll with it? So should I just load this or just keep going where we have now? I really do not want them getting back together. Like, that's how mad I am right now. If that gets them back together, I'm gonna be so pissed I have to replay all of this. I think that's in-game time. No, it's not. It's real time. That's real time. In-game, it's not that time. My computer time might be off or something. I just restarted it, so it might have something weird going on. The minute's right, but the hours are wrong. Load the save. This was from the last night. Oh, I would have to go meet the shadow guy again, but thankfully I can skip through. We've already met him. I can quick. I'm just gonna load it. Yeah. Because if that gets them back together, I'm gonna be insanely pissed off. Was this before or after talking to them? Are you fucking kidding me? So I have to start over from the beginning and redo the last hour that we've played. Okay, we're gonna redo it because I'm not gonna let that be. I'm not gonna let that be canon. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start over from today's stream. And I'm just gonna have to start saving more often, I guess. But, to be fair, the only thing we did the previous day was we just talked to some random people. It's not in-game. I really think that like my computer time must be off or something. Well, I do want to make sure I talk to the right Dorians and everything again. So, I know that we have talked to this Dorian. We're just gonna like quickly fast forward through it.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I have to remember everything.
I'm looking at this an important job.
Okay.
What you need to focus on is inside the house. I'm as near as up in...
Okay. Alright, so we have talked to that Dorian. And over here, we already had talked to Washford and Drysdale, so I'm gonna go talk to them. Sorry, y'all. I wish I could fast forward this, but unfortunately I can't.
Well,
I can just vigorously click. That's about the best I've got. Sorry. Dun,
Pleasant
dun,
day to you,
da,
my
da,
friend.
da,
What
da,
did you
da,
say?
da, da,
It
da,
sounds
da,
like-
da,
yes,
da,
hi.
da,
I
da,
love
da,
it.
da, 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 da. Okay. Well, that's new. We didn't see it do that last time. So whenever I just left click on them, that's what they do now. Okay, so I'm just gonna start, unfortunately, save scamming a little bit because brown chicken, brown chicken, brown.
Harper and Dirk are screaming.
Okay, la 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 la. We heard all this stuff
Dirk
before.
slams his fist against the wall.
Okay, you deserve better than this.
Do I? No, no. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
You have a good listener. That's what I did last time.
Or no. She acted like they were so in love and just felt to love. The goat chap you dated, you know, she screams at me for not being chappy. Even though she just subbed
This
me
is what I
in.
said last time.
Getting well, I don't think. Then I looks like this stuff. I don't know where she gets it from.
The good times are really worth all the bad ones.
If there's one
oh yeah, we
reason
get to
I
hear
have
about
quality
mommy.
If she was no, I haven't seen her in years now. As far I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
Starting to see how this fits in with
It all
Harper.
make Harper. If you, I don't.
He saw.
Talk. I'm.
Okay, so we got both of them taken care of. That, and then the other thing I talked to. Oh, then I went and talked to the trash can because I wanted to see if he had anything different for me to say. He really didn't.
You.
Salty again.
Salt. What did you bring?
Trying to bring conversation.
What
That's two versus
hell?
support. You bring it out of me.
Salty. Everyone's got a skill.
Jackass.
They're on enough. So, aside from your sparkling
Unfortunately,
conversation,
I can't do that.
let's see it.
Chopstick.
That might be good. I've got a baller chopstick log cabin. Ah, nice. So it's kind of dried out.
Yeah, I guess so. I think I actually
That's a
picked one
good
of
thing.
this game.
Dry or not, I can use it. Why would it?
Oh, this is interesting. I don't know. I guess I don't have a tolerance for it. You do.
Tolerance? What the hell does that mean? Like we're talking
No matter
about
what, he
toxic
doesn't like
waste
what I
or
say.
something?
Maybe not toxic, but waste. Yeah.
Waste? Hey, look. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of talk.
No matter what you
It's
say, apparently you
no
piss him
biggie.
off.
Just find another way of speaking. It's not like there's a yeah, well.
Okay, so no matter what you say, he gets pissy at you. Alright, yay, end of the day. Doo-doo-doo. A truck just drove by my house. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, back out we go. We're gonna go talk to Shadow Daddy.
There's a presence in the room with.
Do you wish to proceed?
Yes, we do.
Let for you from the for X. See you.
Sweet handle.
From now on, you are my you are the penumbra. My companion acts of
Sign me
shade.
up.
Yes. So tell me, penumbra, did you use a
I needed
hint?
that hint. I'm a very honest little boy.
However, it is quite trivial compared as that, my friend, is but
I
a
love
lick of what. But anyhow, I have been waiting
Like
in the abyss since
romantically.
our sinister lamentations impute my art. However, I have long
There's
lost
so many questions.
natural. What troubles you, my penumbra? I have not seen my allies
This
since.
is so funny, just some rapid fire plugging
But
into
what
this. 'Cause we've already
troubles
done
you,
it.
my penumbra?
Special armor.
How have they? But after I obtain justice, as join me in darkness, and what troubles you, my penumbra? I'll admit, and Lord of Shadow. You get with Shadow can't be.
The dark power.
A piece of my armament has
True, you're
returned.
very mighty and sexy.
My that in
Alright, perfect. Okay. We have caught back up to where we were. Sorry we had to do all that. We are gonna save again. New save. Alright, we are back to where we were before everything got messed up and I got angry. This time we are not going to say that we're siding with neither of them. We're going to throw
Harper and
Harper
Dirk
under the bus.
are, once again,
I'm trying to side with Dirk to get him to end this.
You tell Dirk.
Okay, I'm gonna skip. We already heard this conversation. This time we're gonna say, Harper, you're wrong.
Harper bursts into tears, running out of the room with a sobbing wail.
Okay.
Dirk grins at first, but after a few moments he begins to look uneasy.
Okay.
I thought it would feel good to win, but... Shit. Wait up, Harper, don't go!
He runs after her, his distress increasing as he goes.
So, they still both left, but this time, at least they both didn't get mad at me. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't know, man. They're difficult. Okay, who else do we want to talk to? Guess we can continue going through this room, which is what we were doing. We talked to the candelabra. We only have 3 more. This is going to be Abel. I'm going to check the chair.
Oh, coming! Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, Two Top just walked in.
Two Top?
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Oh, that's right. During the day, she's busy. But this does let me scan to make sure all the chairs are supposed to be her. I have to talk to her at night, essentially, if I want to see her. And I'm still confused by that one time. I think I might have found a glitch through my first playthrough when I talked to both those chairs. One of the chairs gave me her, and one of the chairs gave me someone else. I don't know if it was a certain time of day thing, or what. I'm gonna talk to him again, just to make sure. Because this is the one that turned into someone else at one point. I don't know, I feel like I got a bug. Again, it's on stream. I captured it live, so we'll see. Alright, this should be Abel. I'm curious if this table is also going to be Abel, so let me go scan it first.
Real decent of you to come see me here, with a beauty like Rainey around.
Who's Rainey?
Well, hell, I wouldn't blame you for not even knowing I was here.
I'm assuming Rainey is going to be the record player?
I don't mind, though. Supporting Rainey while she makes her beautiful music is a real pleasure. The nicest record player, too. Always thanking me for holding her up and letting her do her thing.
I don't know if he's just sweet in general. I mean, he is. Or if he's sweet on a lot of people, because he talks real nice about a couple of different people in this house. I'm just saying.
Nice to see a star like her be so humble.
Because he talks that way about her. He's talked about the bed. He's talked about my desk.
But you don't look like you're here for a song today, are you?
I've just come to check on you.
What can I do you for? All's well here, amigo. Thought it'd be nice if I could get Rainey to play me a little country music. In the mood for a good tune?
Country music, I do like me sometimes. It's okay, I was just checking on you.
Nothing to complain about here otherwise.
I guess we don't really have anything to do since he and I are friends. At least I think we're friends. Is there a way to check my friends list? Okay, so that is him. Can I... What? Oh, the records.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player.
Maybe that's the same as the record player. We can skip
Where
them
she
both.
seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow.
Oh no.
She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
She's having a grand time.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
I can't dance. Not much of a dancer. I don't think the music's supposed to sound like that. I'm not much of a dancer.
You don't have to be. Just move.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I do. I just bounce around. Do not dance.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
I'm trying. You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said.
Yay.
You're getting it.
Yay.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Hi, Randy. I'm going around the house meeting everybody. Sorry, it took me some time.
How you doing?
The kitchen had a lot of people in it.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
To be fair, I do own a record player, and I don't think I've ever played a record on it. Actually, I think I might have once. I had, like... I don't know. I didn't know you still worked. I was gonna come around soon. I'm not really into vinyls. I play vinyl. I was gonna come around soon. I was just working my way around.
Baloney.
I was, and I did.
Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why.
Unless she's very lonely.
I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
Aww. Probably because you're playing at the wrong speed, they're bored of you. I can't imagine why. I can't decide if that... Maybe there are... I can't tell if this is... I can't imagine why, like, I'm being rude, or if I genuinely can't imagine why. I'll just say it's probably because you're playing at the wrong speed.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something?
I don't know if that word means, but I do know that there's a specific speed you're supposed to play them at, and if you do it too fast or too slow, it don't sound right.
It's just fine.
Alright, well, whatever you say.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Then I should probably
Rainy's
leave.
frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Fair. Alright, well, we've met her, and so since I've scanned the actual records, this is going to be her as well, I guarantee it. Yep, I already talked to her. Okay. That was a quick day. Uppity, uppity we go. It's quick when you only have 5 people to talk to a day. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Night-night. Alright. So I believe the dining room is done now. Because we talked to the candelabra. I checked all the tables and chairs. I don't care about talking to Lux. Outlets, I always expect the outlets to be somebody. So I can see if these doorways would be someone different. No. Okay. We need to start talking to people in here. Oh, we need to talk to my dear lovely Shadow again. We're gonna talk to Shadow Lord. It's a new day.
Shadow Lord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme. The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
Yeah. What is it?
Evidence of my power returning.
Oh boy.
During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way.
Did I? I don't remember that.
Observe closely.
I am observing.
Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadow Lord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
What am I supposed to feel?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Is that roaches? Did you bring out roaches? Is something crawling on me? They're honestly real cute, though. I love silverfish. Oh, did you summon bugs? I'll just get real excited for him. I love silverfish. I hate silverfish.
Yes!
Glory be to the Shroud of Darkness, Shadow Lord.
Witness my power! Witness my mercy! Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadow Lord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
Moose is having a meltdown in the chat.
There! They shall not intrude your presence again.
Alrighty then. I thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human.
That sentence seems a little confused, but sure, I'll take it.
Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful.
Sure, I'll take it.
I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected.
I feel like I'm very familiarity with the dark.
This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly.
Am I broken?
Training is in order.
Okay. Give me all the training you got. Let's level up.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well.
Well, I mean...
What activities do you enact in the shadows?
What do you want to know about?
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
I don't think that's allowed due to terms and conditions on these streaming platforms. Private stuff.
Elaborate.
No! I will do it with you. I'd rather not.
What's the matter?
Why?
Stuff is hardly a sufficient description.
I don't know.
Answer me properly, Penumbra.
He's so nosy. You know.
Excuse me?
I said, you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
Oh no. I have to just say it? Okay, we'll just say it.
No, I know. I just wanted to get you to admit it.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, you. Huh?
The sounds that escape you.
Oh, no, no, no. You don't need to say dirty things like that. Only I'm allowed to say dirty things to try to fluster you. We're not allowed to do this in reverse, okay?
I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
Well, if Dorian's heard it, he's not responding in any way. This is embarrassing.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And if I may be upfront,
please do.
Each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
No, we don't need to hear about that. Is that his version of a blush? When his little face lights up? Oh no, I really don't want you to, but for the sake of romancing you for the game, I'm gonna click the worst option ever.
I will when I'm ready.
Oh.
I'm grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life.
Was this a good conversation for you?
Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
I guess it was good for him. Yep, sure, I am beholding. Whew.
He exhales, his hands tightening into fists before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
He's so melodramatic, I love him.
I feel it.
Yay, more armor.
Another piece of my dark armament.
Excellent.
It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage. Ah.
His dorky little laugh, I love it.
Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
How many pieces of this armor, I wonder, does he need? I'm happy for you, my dreary friend.
Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Okay, if you say so. Alright, bye. Okay, so, in this room, lamp, I bet that's Lux. Can't talk to the rug. Just looking to see anything that lights up. We've talked to the curtains in the window before. Is this separate from the piano? We also have this globe. Let's talk to Keys.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world.
Hello? Do I need to come go ding 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 on the keys?
Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Good conversation. Oh no, I feel like this is gonna be an option where, like, I hope one of these aren't bugs. Discreetly clear your throat. I'm just gonna be quiet.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
The end.
I don't know what we were supposed to be witnessing.
How was that?
How was what?
Why, the piece I just performed.
You weren't making any sound. Right, sure, of course, I'm smart enough. So if you were playing, I thought you were napping.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it.
Is door 33 one of the Dorians?
It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage.
No, I know nothing about it.
Honestly, the man was a genius.
I'm glad.
I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single
Yeah, I was
note.
like, it's just rests. It's just silence. Interesting.
Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio.
Technically, if you're not playing other music, are you just constantly playing door 33?
You two have met, I'm assuming?
Who? What? Who have I met? No, what the hell are you talking about?
Music? I'm always talking about music.
I don't know anyone by that name.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless.
Probably like me.
They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess it up if there's no notes to play.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically.
I don't know who Dulce is. Is that someone I'm supposed to have met in this
I
so far?
can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me.
It is pretty impressive that I have this whole piano in my house.
Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard?
Probably chopsticks.
It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
The jingle from the Payday Loan commercial. I don't know. Used to repress memory. Sardinia's hold music can't get out of my head. I've never touched you. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I think it's a repressed memory?
How fascinating.
Yeah, it's very mysterious.
Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Next.
So long, Maestro.
Alright, nice to meet you. You don't seem to be at all related to actually getting keys from my house. Who's this? Oh, that's also her. Okay. I guess we'll talk to the globe.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
I like her outfit. Why there's a Canadian thing right there, like, at her crotch is kind of weird. Well, technically it's not. But anyway, that's just a little weird.
Wow. Why, my love, you look some lost. Where are you longs to?
Are you from Canada? What was that accent? What was that? By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited.
Is that where are you from?
It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
I don't...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
Here.
Oh, yep, I see it right there, right in between the whales and the lobsters. I see it. And the narwhals and the puffins are up here, with the beavers and the moose. Yep, I see it perfectly.
Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Gaia. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So, where are you from?
Here. I'm from Coolsville, Nuzwa. Well, we're in my house, so...
Ah, here then. Right, makes sense.
Yep, I'm from here. What's wrong?
It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know?
Aw, so you haven't actually got to travel?
I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context.
Oh, I'm that same way. It's called autism. The frackin' Maple Leaf didn't tell ya, eh? You know what? Shut up. Shut up. I saw the Maple Leaf and I was like, Canada? But the accent was just so much. I was like, is that... I don't know. I'm not good with placing accents sometimes.
Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes.
Newfoundland specifically has a very unique accent. I see that. I see that very much. I feel like I should take my globe, like, on travels, because it's so sad that she knows about all the places, but has never been any of the places.
Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that.
Or at least let her meet other people who have been different places, because I've not been many places.
It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to do?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
Oh, well, that's weird. I feel like a lot of people really love to talk to other people around here. Yeah, that can't be. You seem so nice.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be.
Oh, you're just definitely autistic. Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, it is, the socials is definitely a struggle when you have a brain like that.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way.
Aww, all she's heard is like the stereotypes online. It's all she knows.
One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess.
I too am bad at the people interactions. It's okay.
Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Well, you are a little globe stuck on a round thing, you know, spinning in circles. Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too. Yeah, I get that.
It's hard, isn't it?
Peopling is very hard.
I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up.
It's true.
You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, especially in this game.
Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit.
Mercator?
Oh, whoa! I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right?
Considering the amount of accents I have heard in this house, they have to.
Travelers, you knows what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sounds good. I will try my best. Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly. No, I did. I understood it all.
Speak plain, Gaia. Speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Hecho in Argentina on the bottom?
Yep.
Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
I understand her perfectly fine. Do not make me sound stupid.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket.
Yes, I'm following. The game is just literally forcing me to play dumb.
Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist.
Okay.
This map is uncharted, but if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide.
Okay.
It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more.
I really hate that I have to do that part, but I can help.
Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
No! The fact that I sometimes shut up is probably one of my few defining features. Even though it's not like anyone on stream ever knows that, because I fucking talk the whole time. But in real life, I go for long stints of not talking, and that's honestly some of my happiest times. I thought you said that everyone runs away from you. Why don't you just look up stuff online? That'd be perfect. I'm gonna say, why don't you just look up stuff online?
No way. That stuff is useless. I want first-hand stories. Something with a personal touch.
Okay.
Second-hand sources are boring. Heck, I'm a second-hand source and I don't know anything. I mean, what the heck is Arkansas? Is that like a second Kansas just for pirates? Who knows?
Oh, that's exactly what it is, actually.
Is exactly why I need your help. I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours.
Alright, don't touch my cartouche.
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Exploration buddies. Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help.
My coffee maker is from either Australia or New Zealand.
It's hard to explain, but I got
I don't
good
remember.
sense of these things.
I think she's
can't give you
from
an exact
Australia.
name or anything for her to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself.
Okay, like you'll tell me the room, I'm guessing.
I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
I've literally had that happen to me when I was living in Texas, of all places, because I have a Georgia accent, and they're like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Okay, one, rude," and I'm still in the South, so I just got offended. Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically.
I mean, I've already met 74, 75 people at this point.
What do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
You can give me hints. Sure, give me hints.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. I know this seems tricky. There are so many folks to talk to, but some of them can only be found through a magnificent quest. Try speaking with Bo. She's great with quests.
Which one is Bo again?
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other leads?
You know, there used to be this magic show. The magician was supposed to be super mysterious. I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
These are the most vague hints ever.
Magicians always have names like El Magnifico or I'll pull a rabbit out of a hattie-o. Those sound foreign. Maybe he was a traveler too. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Alright, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Okay, that was kind of weird. But it is what it is. Alright, I still have 2 more. Anyone else in this room? I wonder if this window was different than the other windows. I've already talked to the magnifying glass. That's probably Shelly. I guess we could talk to that again. I don't know, I'm kind of curious. Okay, we're gonna talk to this window, see if this is the same window we've met before.
Oh,
It
if
is.
it ain't the best looking owner of this house.
Hey, Wendelin.
I know you're the only owner, but the statement still stands.
Well, thank you.
I've got something to ask you. Do you know when they will be back?
Who?
I've got so many questions that need answered.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about your neighbors.
Oh.
Did you not notice they were gone? You really need to look around you more.
I don't pay attention to my neighbors.
They have been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, and I wonder if they will both come back.
Who knows? They might murder each other while they're gone. They might never come back.
I heard from some muffled talking that this was a vacation to, quote, save their relationship, unquote. But from what I've seen, they are going to need a lot more than a vacation to do that.
Yeah, someone will probably end up murderizing the other one. Where are you getting this information?
Oh, I watch everything that's going on.
Nosy. You're just such a little Karen peeking out my windows. That's why I got that Karen haircut.
You see there? I face their window, and I've had a front row view.
Great. Does that mean they can see me?
Nothing to worry about. Kurt and Rod do a good job of blocking you from their view.
Okay, good. In real life, I do keep curtains over all the windows.
Plus, you don't do anything interesting enough for them to want to see, so no worries.
Thanks, Gwendolyn.
But Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts have been having some very serious talks lately. I can't hear them too well, but I can tell by their hand motions that something is going on. Cargo Shorts has been on a laptop at all hours of the night. Oh, I bet they're on one of those dating sites.
I don't know, maybe. Dating site for t-shirts?
No. One of them wears nothing but graphic tees, and the other is always in cargo shorts.
Gotcha.
Look, I'll just call them GT and CS for short. That way you don't get confused.
That's more confusing at this point.
But can you imagine? CS is on the websites looking to replace GT.
That's reading a lot into a situation you know nothing about. Yeah, I think you're just making things up.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
Alright, well you go spy on the
You know
neighbors.
what? I'm gonna ask some questions to the pergola next door. I need to test my theory.
Alright, you do that, Nosy Nelly. I will get back to what I'm doing in my house and keep my business out of the neighbor's business.
Come back later. I should have some answers.
I don't want to do that, but okay. Then at this point I have one more, so we're going to scan this wall for the fireplace. Let's see if it is the fireplace.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Ember returns for another lesson.
Hello again.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm back. Sure, what's it gonna be about?
We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker.
Okay.
As you might know, ice sucks.
I mean, especially if you're made out of fire, yeah.
So we gotta break it.
Okay.
First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Cat calling?
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you, they're just being a creep.
True.
So the real question is, How do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you?
Offer to show them pictures of my cats? That's literally what I do.
Tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
I just try to find common ground. If we have common ground, it's something to talk about. Because I suck at small talk. I'm really passionate about this kind of stuff. Whenever you're the boss, so you get everyone to hate me, I just do the opposite. You're really passionate about this kind of stuff.
You ain't lying. I am fire, after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic.
I get that vibe from you.
You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns.
You can stop there.
Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing.
Lucky for you or unfortunate for you, so congratulations and I'm sorry.
And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day.
I'm sure there's someone out there for you.
Anyway, I know about fiery connections. That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Okay. Observations?
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. Can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly how people do it.
Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
But how though?
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right?
Well, yeah, but that's super obvious.
But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
Ask their preferences, like what's your favorite one, or like, I don't know, if it's Pokemon, what's their favorite? I don't know why I went to Pokemon. What's their favorite Pokemon? I don't know. Ask them what their favorite character is, tell them your favorite episode, quiz them. Yeah, I would say ask what their favorite is.
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it. Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy. What better way to build a friendship?
I don't know if this is about picking people up.
The best relationships are built off of friendship.
We literally had this conversation before, Dante.
You wouldn't want to hook up with somebody without taking an interest in them at all, right?
I don't know, it depends on what you're going for. Sometimes people literally just want to hook up and that's it. And that's okay. Dating is dating. What if I just need to be their friend? If I'm just horny?
Well, damn. Alright.
Oh my god.
I didn't know you were like that.
I might be, you don't know.
You know, I don't think this is gonna be that great of a fit. Lessons are over. For good.
Did I piss him off that easily? I was just being honest, not looking for love right now, just for friends with benefits. Teacher expects some other ways so I could be better booty bandit. This is to you. I'll just say sorry. I know this stuff is important to you.
Alright then. I'll let it slide this one time.
I don't want him to be enemies with me, but I definitely don't want him to be romantic with me. I'll be friends, but honestly, I really could go without the long relationship lectures. Like, it's cute. I like that they do it. I'm just like, okay.
Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one?
Possibly. Or can't wait.
Until then.
Definitely what I meant. Okay, and you're also the fire, right? Yeah, that's also you. Okay, there's no one left for the day. So, and I also think this room is done because we've already met her. That should be Shelly. So from here, I'd be going to the front room, the living room. Cool. Alright, bedtime. Do. How many people have we met? Nope. I've met 76. We have 1 lover, 4 people that hate me, and 5 friends. Why can't I sort by clicking these? Okay, I really want to be able to sort by clicking these to narrow it down. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to limit it by, like, and be able to immediately click on these. That would be an amazing feature. Also, I don't know what this is up in the corner. It says 1 of 4. Like, what does this mean? I don't know what the hell that means. And this is 0 of 3. Like, what is this in the corner? Oh, yeah, this is the one that I accidentally romanced. Yeah, you met Wallace and he immediately fell in love with you. Congratulations. It appears that Wallace says wall. He gives his love freely and simply, how one might imagine a wall might. But I think there's more here than meets the lenses. Like a prisoner with a smuggled nail file and a whole lot of patience, you too can slowly erode his armor and emerge on the other side of his personality. I don't think he has a personality other than... He dislikes small children with crayons, likes steadfastness, trust. Yeah, this is my only lover. Yay for me. It was so sudden, too. It was so weird. But it was funny. Okay. Alright. Night-night. Got another room to go. I feel like there was another... Let me look at that. Rumors. Oh god, there's so many of them all the time. Underneath the house somewhere. Another way to find another traveler might be through Bo the Box. Okay, so I need to talk to Bo to find a traveler. Can't get there. Only because someone gets lost in the wash sometimes. Safe inside. Wait a minute. Hold on, I need to try something. I have never actually tried to open Washford or Drysdale. They have doors on them. I don't even think the doors do open, but... Okay, I can't open them. And I've already gone in here and can't get to that top shelf. So if that's supposed to be somebody, then screw me, I guess. Okay. Door. What's my microwave light on? I need to clean my microwave. That's nasty. Alright. So these rooms are done. I've already met the TV. I'm assuming this is... I don't know who the video games would be, but let's check. Let's see who the video games are. I'm assuming that is Abel again.
The game console turns on.
I don't see anybody.
Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner. But she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh, Luna.
Which way do you want to go?
Be very forward. Do you think we'd be better? Something I'll say, what?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Those definitely are words.
What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on the scruffs? Talk to the scruffs, run away from the scruffs. Fuck are scruffs? Talk to the scruffs?
Talk to them? Sure. I guess I'll just put my weapon down and wait for the bullets to whiz through my skull.
I don't know if they're the bad guys. Okay.
Damn, all this yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting!
Okay.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scruff carcasses. Nice haul.
Thanks, I guess.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
If you say so.
We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Nah, I just wanted to meet you. Let's go. We got the right equipment. Is this the stealth section or something?
Yeah, sneaky stuff.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Where are we going?
To defeat the final boss.
Oh, that was sudden. Who's that?
Celine. She's the worst. She and the Upholders turned Colony 16 into a regolith extraction facility that's gotten the local wildlife real annoyed.
Alrighty, we're getting the lore.
Which is a problem when the local wildlife is 150 foot long and made of scales.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold,
Dorian?
grey landscape.
Is it a new Dorian?
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Let's get it done, I guess.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
If she can pick locks, can she pick those two locked Dorian doors I have?
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Sneaky! Try to date one of the guards who carries gun blazes as quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
Stealthy.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
What?
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Is that just you in a different outfit?
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment,
I saved her.
enjoying the ride.
Continue to run like a badass.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of Battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Ooh, crafting break sounds good. What's crafting?
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Let's get crafty.
Alright, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
Good to know. What do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin.
Man, we didn't pick up anything? We killed 88 scroufs. Why did we not pick up any loot off of them? What can we make with that?
We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with...
The wood.
Got it. And then?
The globule.
Got it. And then?
The skin. I don't know why I'm having to select
Got
this one at a time. This makes no sense.
And then?
That's it.
Alright. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately.
Then what was this entire dialogue tree for?
But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and... It's pretty globular.
Well, what is a glob?
Which is always good for defense. The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack. The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Sure, if you say so.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna,
I feel like I'm just watching a movie at this point.
Crescentia's power.
I don't mind sometimes when we jump into these really long story parts, but at least I would have liked a warning. Like, maybe can we meet her first and be like, hey, do you want to play a game with me? And then I can choose to come back, because honestly, some of the conversations you'll literally talk to people for like 30 seconds. You'll have 2 or 3 dialogue lists, and that's it. Then sometimes it feels like it just goes on and on and on, and it seems very unbalanced. And this is one of the ones I'm like, I didn't ask to go play a game. I'm just trying to meet you briefly to meet the other people. Like with the theater chair. Like, you meet her the first time, and she's like, hey, come back and see me at night, and we'll do theater. And I'm like, great. And then I get to choose if I want to go do another play or not. And right now, I'm not really interested in doing those, so I can like easily skip it. I like didn't have an option. I'm like sucked into this game within a game right now. And I'm not particularly interested in it. Yeah, who is Celine?
Who is that with you? Some low-level peon?
I have no clue what's going on because I have no context to what I just picked up into.
I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more? We kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Okay, well, see, that was like a waste of conversation.
Charge, bitch!
Alright.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Or what would have been cute was if they actually had, like, I could talk to her and it had, like, little games, and you could pick, like, which one you wanted to play. Like, you were choosing to play a game. I think that would be cute. Why do you make wild animal sounds? Oh, that was the animal. I'm getting so confused by her being the only one on the screen. Shoot more, harder, use items. 360 no scope!
Ha! Easy!
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground.
Yay!
Presumably dead.
The presumably is concerning.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Why do you keep calling me Yael? What does it mean? I'm so glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path. Unwavering.
Yep, I definitely knew what I was doing.
I'd love to be friends with you.
Oh, cool.
Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sure, let's be friends. Sounds good.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Yay! Friends, what do I get for this? They didn't show me what I got for being her friend. I didn't see my score go up any at all. That was weird. Hold on. What spec went up? None of them went up. Unless maybe charm went up? I don't... Poise was already a 10. Those were both 5s already. That was already a 15. So charm might have gone up. I mean, I can always count them. I started at 5 on all of them. So I should have the increased... If I counted, that's how many friends I should have. So I should have 1 friend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That math doesn't make sense. Hold on. Oh no, I counted too many here. So that's 2, 2, and 1. So 5 friends? 5 friends. Do I have points for? And... I have 5 friends. Okay. I thought I had 5 before, and that would have been 6, but okay. I feel like something's a little off. Hold on. Can I find her in my data decks? New. Okay, if this is new... I want... This is not the order of new. These are old ones. They should put the new on top. This is kind of ridiculous. These aren't even sorted right to be new. I met him forever ago. Alright, what was her name? I do not like the way that this is set up. Hold on, let me just go by name, because it's stupid. Actually, hold on. If she's my friend, she should be... Oh my god, don't scroll so far. Okay. I can't even, like, just click on them one at a time. Okay, Washford. Wait, hold on. Why is she not showing up as a friend? Is she just bugged? Yeah, my friends didn't go up. Are you serious right now? So is she just bugged? Like I said, like that should have gone up. It's like it didn't register as a friend. What was even her name? I don't even know what her name was. Luna. Okay. H-I-J-K-L. Yeah, it doesn't even show that we're friends. Yeah, no, we're friends. Is that glitched? Man, and I did not save before this day. And of course it auto-saves after the day. Or after that one dated person. What if... Okay, this is right before meeting one new person here. Load. Yeah, no, the auto saved me right there. Which I think is after I already met her, because that was 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna see what happens if I load it. Yeah. It's probably gonna put me in this exact same spot. Where I've already met her, but she's already glitched. Yeah. I hate this autosave system. I don't like how buggy this game can be. This is making it really frustrating. Really frustrating for me right now. Because I've already had to replay this game multiple times on certain days. I do it off stream. I mean, y'all saw me do it once. That was just because I clicked something I didn't think that it was going to behave that way. But I've actually had to replay like multiple days off stream to try to fix glitches. Because it's so broken. It makes me like not want to play it sometimes. I'm really enjoying it, but some of the things are really annoying. Because they don't seem to be trying to fix any of the glitches. A lot of them have been reported. And it's been known issue since the game came out. And the entire time it's come out, they've done one patch that didn't address any of these really big glitches like this. They did a few like dialogue fixes. And that was it. So I don't know if they don't know how to fix it, or they're not paying attention to what people are putting in the community on Steam. But I kind of thought they would have been a little bit more on top of fixing some of the bugs. Because I mean, it's been some very obvious things, like Daisuke is still broken. He's completely broken if you click that hello button when you first meet him, and it's a pretty obvious thing. It completely locks him. He never gets registered into your data decks. His name is forever unknown if you pick that option. But that's a pretty basic thing that should have been caught. That's really annoying. I don't want to have to redo days of work. So I guess I'm just never going to get the points for that, I guess. I don't like that it like skipped right through that scene. It showed her as a friend, and then it immediately just crashed and closed it. That's extremely annoying. I'm assuming she's all of these. No, I don't want the table. I want that. Okay. Let's see, I've talked to the TV before. I'm assuming she's also the game system. Is this gonna be the TV?
Well,
Yeah.
if it isn't the VIP
Hi.
attendee, the satellite acolyte,
Hi.
my shining light that excites me all night.
Why are you so excited? What?
Did waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen make you scream my dream?
No. Not really.
Everybody lies.
Who said I was lying?
It's not a lie, if you believe it.
There you go.
Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated.
I can tell you.
Are your eyeballs properly lubricated?
They feel like they are very dry staring at all the static.
Because they're about to be totally captivated.
I'm so tired. Shoot, I forgot to lubricate them.
Never let proper eye care slip by. They get too dry, they'll ossify.
I don't think that's how eyes work, but that is scary. Ossify means turn to bone.
Maybe, baby. My beams are about to blast your retina like rockets. You'll be lucky
Great.
if your eyes don't melt right out of their sockets.
Great, I love this for me. What if I don't want that?
Listen. I'm not gonna waste my time with some slime whose taste in entertainment is worse than a war crime.
I'm sorry.
Come by later if you're feeling less irrational. Otherwise, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Okay, alrighty. I just want to see if that was you or not. Clearly it was. I was just being short. Okay, so we already know that's him. It's probably gonna be Abel again. I kind of get tired of having Abel everywhere in the house. Ooh. You're shipping a bottle. Like, Abel's nice, but he doesn't have a lot of
A
content.
petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
That's one of them little fluffy little chick things. I used to have those little chicks as a child. Captain Jacques Perrault? Perdot? Perdot?
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Do you know who I am? Make fun of who?
Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that Brobdingnagian mouth of yours could shock me?
I don't know you, sir.
Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
I don't know, but I love your tiny little chick. Brognafian, you look shocked to me. Don't know, don't care, you're a little much. Brobda, I want to say this one.
You see? I told you. I cannot be shocked. Of course you've not heard a word as long and treacherously spelled as Brobdingnagian. This does not shock me. It disappoints me.
Oh, he's not mad, he's just disappointed.
Sales above, I am the word.
Bummed?
Bummed. No, I don't think bummed is it.
Well, I don't know, I would have had more points if I could get more friends that don't glitch.
I am clearly not any more or less characterized by my rear end because of your appallingly underwhelming level of literacy.
I'm sorry?
Your idiocy ignites the fires in me. The fires of rage. The fires of battle.
Sounded kind of Tim Curry-esque. Yeah, no, it definitely sounds like Tim Curry in the Muppets Treasure Island.
Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
Thank you. What does that mean exactly?
It means you'll be destroyed.
Oh. You're gonna kill me?
Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression...
You know who always sounds like to me is the guy who voiced in Skyrim, oh, who's like the deity of madness? Oh, my headache is not helping any. He sounds like that voice actor. The one that you go to, and it's like in the dream world in Skyrim. And he's like, Shigorath, thank you. He sounds like Shigorath to me. Hold on, we gotta look him up. Let's see, who is he? J.B. Blanc? J.B. Blanc. Who are you and what have you done? He's French? He's a French actor. That's interesting. I don't know. I'm looking him up on IMDb. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Because I want to see what else he's done. If I've seen him in anything else. His face does not look particularly familiar. But he's also doing an accent for this. He was in Arcane. Oh, he was Vander? Oh, interesting. So he's Vander in Arcane that I've seen. He is someone in Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, he was Dead Boy Detectives. He voices a demon from that. That was a good show, by the way. That was cute. He does a lot of additional voices on things, so... Again, it could have been like a background character. He's Hagrid in one of the Harry Potter video games. I've not played any of those, but I could see that with his voice. He's been a couple different people. Someone in Kung Fu Panda. I'm trying to go back far enough to Skyrim to see if he actually is anyone in Skyrim. He's in a lot of things. So Fallout 76. We're almost back. We're almost back far enough. We're having to scroll a lot. He's done a lot of things. All hail King Julian! How long ago was Skyrim? I feel like I've scrolled a really long way. Oh wait, I have scrolled a really long way, but I'm only to 2016. Just kidding, gotta keep going a couple years. Oh my god, he is Shigorath. He is Shigorath. I found him. It's on his IMDb. It's listed on his IMDb that he is Shigorath. And he's other voices. In Elder Scrolls Online and in Skyrim, he's Florentinius Banus in Dawnguard and other voices. But he voiced them in Elder Scrolls Online. Well, I've heard the clips, so it might be where I got it from. I've seen clips of him in Elder Scrolls Online. I don't think he was... But yeah, no, he's also in the 2011, they have the listing for Skyrim. He's in there. I do think it's funny that I thought he sounded like that voice. And if he wasn't the original one, he was in Elder Scrolls Online. That's funny. Maybe it's a similar type of voice he does. Okay, anyway. Alright, Pirate Man.
Yes, yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
I'm watching.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous,
Nah, just kill me, it's fine.
blood-eyed conjure to plow the fathomless flood?
Nah, just go ahead and kill me, it's okay. I thought you were gonna kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now!
Alright, I'm waiting.
Tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows.
It's how I would have wanted to go. Let's do it.
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Not my bits. Seems like you're talking a lot about it and not doing anything.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind.
With your plastic little snack sword?
In my mind.
Ah, speculative stab.
Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
If you say so. It's like a flesh and bone is too graphic for me. That was kind of poetic. I am not, in fact, stabbed, though.
What did you say?
I'm not stabbed?
How is this possible?
I don't know, buddy.
Blimey. I can see my own hand rendering you like a fish still wriggling on the deck, and you're standing there talking with lungs full of free air?
I am. It's just not fair, is it? You can't actually murder me with a plastic cocktail stick.
How dare your lips mouth round such traitorous syllables?
How dare I? Let's see. But even if right now you can't kill me, you would if you could. All sounds kick-ass roll. Gotcha, now truly do I? Yeah.
I would if I could, and I can! It is the world of swashbuckling and a rum sun, where I am pistol-proof.
Sure, alrighty then.
But be wary with your familiarity. A hearty may tolerate the rats, but he will still skewer them when the hunger sets in.
Sure. Well, that's descriptive. Thanks.
But you haven't heard my moniker say, closely whispered in the passageways of your nightmares?
No, sorry, Jacques. No. My nightmares are more insect-based. Yeah, no.
I need a new PR manager then.
Oh, his little thimble hat.
High revelations before you even ask. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas.
Jack Sparrow. Okay.
I deal in death, spectacle, and warning.
Doesn't that sound like that other famous pirate?
But it is, you cudger. I pirated his own name from one of the best pirates around.
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty good. That's pretty good to pirate a name from a pirate.
I say it in French. Because French is scarier.
Which, knowing that he's a French actor is hilarious to me. No it isn't. I'll say, of course it is.
Oui.
Oui.
I will try to kill anyone you bring onto my ocean. If they don't die, we'll see.
Okay. Bye. Well, that was a thing. Alright, we've already talked to him. There's a couch. There's that blanket that was having issues. Honestly, my brain kind of hurts. I don't really want to talk to the blanket. This is probably Abel. What is this? Oh, that's probably the book person. If I ever talked to the TV today. Yeah. Okay, so that's the TV guy. This is probably the book person.
Well,
yep, lyric.
Went ahead and wrote it.
Wait, what'd you write?
The horniest book imaginable.
Oh, that's right. Last we met, we made smut. And wow, that definitely looks like the horniest book imaginable. Why are there so many bookmarks? There's like steam coming out from within the pages.
It's rather lengthy. I tend to get a little carried away when I'm excited.
I can tell, Lyric.
But it's not enough that we've written this.
Oh, we gotta write something else?
One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing.
Okay.
So, I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Oh, okay. Who?
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a terrible idea. I've met them all. This is not going to go well. Wall loves me, but he's got no thoughts in his head. The ceiling is probably going to be too hoity-toity for it. Florence will love it. I feel like she's a book talk girly. Really, I really do.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
Oh no.
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
If y'all hate it, I had nothing to do with it.
And the name of the book is?
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
Yeah, it's very horny. Please don't say it out loud.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
He's too shy to do it.
I can't. It isn't right.
What?
You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa!
Yeah, Wallace is literally all Wallace does.
Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
I guess Wallace said it.
Let's begin.
This book is,
Spicy.
Can I say this out loud?
Of course she's a book talk girly. Everyone steps on her all day. For real, though.
You have my permission.
Uh-oh.
Extremely horny.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
That.
Yes, it is.
Whoa!
Wallace likes it.
Oh! I liked it. I really liked it.
Oh, I knew Florence was gonna like it.
Isn't she excitable?
Oh, that's right. Don't they kind of like each other a little bit?
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
Oh, well, I'm glad that they all liked it. I thought Celia was gonna judge it, honestly. Absolutely.
Marvelous. I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Cool. We published a book. I might as well go ahead and talk to Abel.
Hey there, partner.
Hey, buddy.
Nice of you to drop by this place.
Hi.
It's real easy to overlook a coffee table, you know.
You're so shy, thinking I don't notice you all over this house. You are literally everywhere in this house.
Coffee tables got to play host to all kinds of beverages and snacks while the main event's going on. Ain't nobody interested in you, as long as you're getting the job done.
We hate Mac for moving our fanfics. We do. I'm so mad at Mac for that. They did us wrong.
And speaking of the main event, I'm more of a radio guy myself, but I've been real into this show lately. Real House Knives of Dallas.
I bet you would be.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what those utensils argue about. Charity events and who ended up in whose drawer. Ooh-wee. Ridiculous.
I think the word you're looking for is scandalous.
Talk about sharp tongues.
You don't cite me as a Real House Knives kind of guy, Abel.
That's what Koa says. Try as I might, I can't seem to get him to see the appeal of the wives.
Koa. Which one was Koa? Koa?
Oh, that lovely comfy couch.
Oh.
Nice feller.
That's right. Koa's the one that has the Hawaiian restaurant. I forgot about him.
At least Kopi's into him.
Oh, really? So the coffee maker and the couch are a thing. Ha ha ha. I can see that. Oh, wait, no, she's into the TV show. Well, she could also be into the couch.
I wouldn't have guessed myself, but you see what happens when you judge a book by its cover? Anyway, she's real big on house knives.
Well, you know what? Whatever makes her happy. That's not my type of thing. I don't really watch shows like that, but all the more power to you, Abel.
She didn't used to be, but she'd be coming and going making drinks. Asking me about why this one don't like the other one.
Aw, she got invested in the lore, and then it sucked her in.
Next thing you know, she's joining me on the couch and having her own opinions.
That's cute.
But you ain't come here to talk to me about house knives, did you? So tell me, what can I do you for? All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard today. Think I might take 5 and go get some coffee with Koa.
You didn't give me an option to say anything, but okay. Well, that was the end for today. Well. Okay, so here we are again. Time to go to bed again. Whoop! Hope if I can actually walk straight. Night night. I feel like we've done a pretty good job at. Why is that door open? Okay. It's just stains. Alright. Okay, so finish that room, finish that room. We still have quite a few people to talk to in here. I'm gonna try to talk to this chair. This is probably gonna be the same chair from earlier.
Oh, coming! Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house.
Same thing she said last time.
Jeremy, I'm thinking I need to take 5 for a second. Can you cover for me?
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Okay, so that's her. That's what I expected. She's gonna do this one too. Yep. Alright, we're gonna talk to the blanket, who was having some drama with Lux.
Davy!
Who's Davy?
Davy! Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now? Davy? I hope he's alright.
Pay attention to me, the dateable human. What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long.
No, I just walked up.
I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, Blanket.
Aw, he's sleepy? Sleepy baby?
I've just been so focused on finding Davy.
Who's Davy?
This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Who's Davy? Who is Davy?
Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
What's a knit bull? Like, is it a bull that's been knitted?
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
I don't think so, but I can keep an eye out.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble.
An inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight? A knitted pit bull? I'm trying to figure out what he acts like he's worsted, but he's always getting him into trouble. Like worsted yarn? I have no fucking clue what you're trying to describe to me. I need an image.
I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone.
Is he a little ball of yarn?
He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
That's horrible who doesn't like that, but he made it out okay. But he made it out okay, right?
Yeah, he did. He's a real trooper. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
Is he a tassel? But you said he keeps going missing?
Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
Maybe he's bored or wanting attention?
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
It's made out of a cord. That's like a tangled up cord or something. Sprite?
Speaking of handfuls...
I love him.
Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
I want it. Feisty. I don't like this thing. Who's your little friend there?
Oh, this is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued.
Meow.
Yeah, sweet
girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtain Rod.
Oh.
Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
She looks like he is. Yeah, keep playing innocent. We're definitely buying it.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
She looks like our Vlad. She looks like our little kitty cat Vlad. This baby is innocent of all crimes. I belong to her now.
You're in good company.
I'm good with standing far away from this thing. Can I pet her?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I am willing to take that chance.
Alright, go ahead.
I would like to pet the baby. Vlad keeps looking at the tablet from my lap. That's because he hears the kitty!
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
I love her. Hi, kitty.
Wow, impressive. Looks like she approves of your bravery. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtain Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure.
I'll be fine.
Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy.
Or she's bored. Cats do love to play all the time. If you do not keep them enriched, they will enrich themselves.
I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Well, tell me where to look and I will look. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
No, I want to find this dog thing. I want to help.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Davy's my responsibility. It's
So?
my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
I mean, he just sounds like he roams around a lot. You gotta lighten up on yourself.
The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
I don't think it's your fault. Just let me go. Tell me where to look. You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around.
Fair, same.
And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Gotcha. Yeah, hit me.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Sure. Alrighty, I can do
Really?
this.
Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
Nah, you'll be fine. You got a big heart.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it.
You're such a sweetie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there.
No, you're good.
Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop.
Same. I'm the same way with my cat, so I can't even judge in the slightest.
If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later, and we could talk more.
Okay. Is that just this chair? I'd love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
How do I talk to Phoenicia? Because she's my phone, right? Phoenicia.
Ooh, coming in hot. What you got for me this time?
Am I really that predictable?
Affectionately? Yes, and then some, honey.
Nah.
Now come on! I'm dying to know the sitch. You've got those urgency eyes. So, what's the deal?
There's a problem at Scraps of Hope. It's Mateo.
An animal emergency? Ah, honey, what didn't you open with that? Who's in trouble? What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
Davey, one of Mateo's rescues has gone missing.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you've completed your thought.
Already typing something up as we speak. Did Mateo give you any helpful info I can put in here? Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute buzzwords to get things' attention.
Yeah, a whole packet. Or I'll just give it to her. Yeah, everything you need is in here.
Perfect. Leave it to me, honey. Missing in animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home.
Yay!
Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, perfect.
Check in with Mateo to let him know. I don't think he checks socials very often.
Okay, well, I'll have to wait to talk to him the next day. Alright, so we talked to him. Talked to them yesterday. I think that's all that's left is Koa? Wait, aren't there supposed to be like dust bunnies under the couch? I don't know how I'm supposed to see them though. I can't get down that low. I don't see any dust bunnies under the couch. I don't know how I'm supposed to see it. Anyway, let's talk to Koa.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort. His arms are draped over the back of the couch, his head tilted back, and his eyes beginning to flutter shut. He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep, but when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello.
You look so cozy.
Thanks, buddy. So do you in that fantastic red shirt.
Thank you, it is great, isn't it?
He pats the seat next to him.
Come on and take a load off. I'm Koa, by the way. Hey, here, oi.
He's the one that has one of the restaurants you can go to when you're talking to Mitchell Lynn. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Grand conversation we're having.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly.
He's comfy. He's comfy. He's ready for a nap.
You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
Do you want to be alone?
No, that's okay.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know?
Honestly, I kind of do.
Couch culture is really all about taking it easy together.
I can get behind that.
You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together?
I don't think phrased that way, but I consider that almost like parallel play. Where, like, I'm in the room with you, but we're not actively interacting. I'm doing my thing, you're doing your thing, but, like, you're here, but we don't have to necessarily interact. Yeah, I can say, yeah, I love that.
Right on. You get it then. I wish more people understood the beauty of alone together.
Yep.
It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word.
It's like when you're vibing, you don't have to fill the silence. You don't have to constantly find something to say. You don't constantly have to be having small talk. I love that the most. I don't want to be talking to people constantly. It gives me anxiety. I hate when I'm around someone who I just feel like I constantly have to fill the silence. It means I'm not comfortable around you at all.
It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you.
Yep, and I hate that kind of stuff.
It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
Yep. In fact, it drives me crazy if I'm just sitting there enjoying the silence and the other person just feels compelled to keep talking. I'm just like, can you shut up? Like, it's okay to just be quiet. Like, but clearly that means they're not comfortable or they just have some inability to ever stop talking, which I know some people like that. Wow! I didn't mention any names, but if you want to call yourself out in the chat, you do it. You call yourself out in the chat. If the shoe fits, y'all, I'm just saying.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Guess I'll give it a shot then.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him.
I see your wow in chat.
You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Honestly, I'm perfectly happy with this.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice.
Speaking of someone who can't keep it chill, thanks, Moose, for the goat scream.
Got something I want to give you.
Money! Did you just pay me to hang out with you? Is this my pocket change?
You know it. You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And a gift like this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
He has keys. He does have keys. And he just gave me money. So that means if I hang out with him more, do you think he'll give me his keys? In human culture, giving someone stuff you found is deeply rude. I'm touched, you show your culture to me. I'm gonna say I'm touched. And the tiny one.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
I do. Maybe you'll give me some keys next time.
Koa yawns.
Try clicking them? I can't click on his keys.
I'm gonna take a nap. Feel free to stick around as long as you want.
If you click anywhere on the screen, it just advances the dialogue.
I'm just so comfy.
Right, was that it for the night? No, we got one more. Okay, so he talked to him. I think that's everyone in this room. Everyone that's new. We've gone back out into the... Also, we did not get to address the issue Mateo is having with Lux. But maybe that'll come up later. Have I done all the main house things? I can't go outside. Because this is locked. I need keys to go into my own backyard. And I've yet to find any way that goes down. I know that there's a crawl space. But how to get into it, I haven't figured that out yet. There's no, like, closets here. There wasn't anything, like, under the stairs. Oh! Can I romance this door?
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Dorian. Dorian, are you naked?
Oh dear.
Well, hello. You have keys. Oh my is fucking right. Hello, Trap. Are you Thirst Trap, Dorian?
You've caught me in my horizontal state.
Oh no, what a terrible thing to have happened. I hate that I've caught you exposed like this.
I try to stay hidden under the rug, because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine with that out in the open. That's, in fact, if you want to open up anything else, I'm good with that.
But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
Uh-huh. You look hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you, like what you see?
Oh, you fucking know I do. I do. Oh no, that's terrible.
Well, you should.
This is the best version of Dorian.
I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that.
You're very good at it.
I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos.
Whatever, if you want to show them off to me, wherever you want to put the tattoos are fine with me.
What do you think?
You should. I'm gonna say you look good as you are.
That's why I'm undecided.
You are very gorgeous.
Getting a tattoo is as permanent as scratching your name on a doorpost.
I mean, technically you can laser it off, but...
That's why I tend to stick to door-themed tattoos.
I see that, because you're a door.
Can't go wrong with that. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
I do like that he has the two hinges on his shoulders.
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Are we friends with benefits? Are we friends with benefits? I noticed you didn't open for me, though. Oh, the crawl space! The crawl space! The crawl space! Okay, we're gonna go to bed. Oh my god, crawl space! I'm so excited. Crawl space. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna end this because I'm hungry, but I really want to go see Crawl Space. Also, I'm gonna save real quick. I'm just gonna I need to get in the habit of saving at the beginning of every day. Crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space, crawl space. Enter the crawl space. Oh, crawl space. Wait, is this it? There's a key. There's a key. Can I romance the key? Ooh. Okay, first, can I romance this ladder? I can. Hold on, let me romance this ladder real quick.
Oh.
Oh, it's you again. Oh no, how terrible that this was also Trap Dorian.
There's a warmth in Dorian's dark eyes.
Come back for another glimpse.
Maybe. Yeah.
I may be a trap, but I'm not here to harm you. I'm just an easy way down into the crawl space. Better than a hole in the floor, if you ask me. Don't want to allow rats easy ingress.
Stop talking. Stop talking, start flexing.
As you wish.
Dorian flexes at your demand, showing off a truly delightful array of muscles.
Oh no, how terrible. Oh, that was the end of it. That's okay. Can I romance pipe? Standy thingy? Rock? There's a mouse trap? Pipes? A bomb? Looks like it may be actually a time capsule. There's not a lot down here. Okay, we're gonna go to this key first, though.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was.
I wonder if he's the key, which key he is, because I have two keys I have to find.
Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
It's nice to meet you, Keith.
Eso!
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
What is wrong with this gentleman?
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about.
What?
But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
No, I want the dramatic effect. I want the dramatic effect. I'll take it for a ride. Let's continue.
You got it.
Yeah, don't ruin
Please
it.
tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic. Do you know where I can find it?
Ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
That's not really how keys work, but I'll take it.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
That sounds very useful.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents.
Excellent.
So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
I hope you're not romantically involved, because he's mine.
If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Why did you say it like that? Are you gonna, like, steal from me?
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Okay. Well, I have a key now. Cool. I have a key. Well, we have a time capsule and a mousetrap. Let's mousetrap, I guess.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
I hate everything about this. Why? There was no rat in that trap. It was an empty trap. So why is there a rat? Why are you not dead? I hate this.
Holy frickin' shit!
You know who would have been great to voice him? Danny DeVito. Just yell at us constantly.
What am I looking at here?
Why does it sound kind of like someone's trying to do a voice of like a mix between Danny DeVito and oh, I lost his name. Hold on. He passed away, I think, last year. Why did I just lose his name? Godfrey something? Isn't it Guilford Godfrey? Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey. Oh, he passed away in 2022. I didn't realize that was 3 years ago. Gilbert Godfrey, yeah. Sounds like he's doing a mix of their voices.
A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
Real? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Looking for love in all the wrong crawl spaces, just dicking around. Nothing?
You sure about that? Hello, I'm Vaughn, I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card, you'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, right there.
What? How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time.
Whoa there. My content aware
Von
has given
Trapp?
me a tickle.
Well, it just makes me think of the Von Trapp family. Like from The Sound of Music. Yeah, like Von Trapp, which is from The Sound of Music. which he has no references to the Von Trapp. Like, I don't get it. They don't even have Mousetrap in that movie. Like, I don't get the reference in this sense. Anyway. Okay, yeah, my content aware. What?
Vaughn is a rat trap. There's gonna be some content here about animal death.
Well, I'm not okay with that, but he looks alive to me.
And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, I'd recommend skipping.
This is oddly the one thing that I do not want to actually hear about, because that is the one thing that does trigger me.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I don't know how much kind of jokes he's gonna make, because that is like the one thing I actually do not like. Anything to do with the animals bothers me. I know, I will allow everything else on my channel, but this is like the one that I'm just like, skip just in case. Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip it.
No worries. Hey, Vaughn.
How would you like your relationship with Von Trapp to resolve?
Oh, that's interesting. We will just be friends.
Vaughn looks into your eyes with what could only be described as a manic friendship.
Great.
Aw, friends forever.
Friends forever. That's interesting. You can just skip a person and just choose to be their friend.
Friends with me don't mean nothing.
Friends with me don't mean nothing. What did it give me? More sass. Why is it so many of my friends are just sassy?
See ya out there on the next one.
Okay, cool. Oh, well, if I would have known that's how easy it is, why skip some other people? No, I like playing through. That's interesting. He's, like, gone now. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, let's see.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Am I going to be able to hear him in there?
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found!
Unfortunately, I can. Wait a minute. His shirt is literally glow bright. Or light bright, or whatever that thing where you have the pieces of black paper, and you would take the little plastic pegs that are different colors and stab it through the light, make light up patterns. That's literally what the outfit is. Ooh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
I mean, have we met the date when we're supposed to open it? You look like you're very, like, 80s. So you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing. If I let you out, you're gonna cease to be, like, dematerialized or something. Can you see me through that little window? I'll just say you're a thing, but trapped inside a thing?
Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
Does that mean if I open you, you cease to exist? Totally. Guess I'll get you out.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Even with the little 80s itty-bitty shorts. I love it.
Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Congratulations.
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Let's see, I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
What game system is that? It's supposed to be like an Atari or something?
Yo!
Bodie Windbreaker, or it's supposed to be Body? I think it's supposed to be Body Windbreaker. I don't know if it's supposed to be Bodie or Body. Oh, it was in the 1980s. I don't know much about it other than the retro media. I wasn't even born yet. To be fair, I was born in the 90s, so I wasn't even born yet.
Oh, my friend. Then do I ever have a story for you?
Alrighty. Well, I like it. I mean, what's great about the 80s shows and like the bomb? Yeah, sure. Tell me the story.
Whoa, friend. Do you mean like an actual bomb? Because I don't truck with violence. I'm much more of a lover than a bomber of shit. Point being, I have no idea what you're saying.
Sounds about right. Alright, the bomb. That was the 90s, huh?
I guess in a way, I wasn't born then, dude.
I can tell.
But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
I don't. That is a Game & Watch, sir. Sure, if you I wasn't from the 80s. Even though I do know everything else on him. Just, I didn't know what that was. Because you were still in the tube?
Totally.
I mean, we've got our cassette tapes. I mean, those were huge still. Neither were you. Well, you were also public school, so you knew about shit. I know about the light bright things. The VHS tapes. That looks like a Blockbuster tattoo. Scrunchies. Looks like a Rubik's Cube bracelet. That's just the pattern, but this is also very 90s. This pattern was very much still in the 90s. I don't know what this tattoo on the leg is, or this one. I don't know if those colors are significant or not. This looks like the headset from a Walkman. You uncultured swine. Shut up. And these are floppy disks. I mean, a lot of this was still very in the 90s. Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical.
I thought that was a 70s thing, but sure, we'll go with it.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, I'm great at this. I totally know how to assimilate to culture. You get down here.
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays. Maybe watch some boob tube.
No pornography for you. A lot of tube talk in the 80s, and I know that boob tube is not pornography. I was making a joke. There's a lot of tube talk in the 80s, huh?
Huh. I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud. Alright then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
A villain don't want a villain in my house. Can't wait to hear where you come from. Sounds different. Sounds like California.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
My name's not Daniel. Who's Daniel-san?
Very soon, you will understand how totally bogus that question made you look.
Boob tube is just TV. I know that. I was making a funny. This is from Karate Kid. I watched Karate Kid and did not like it, which is why that did not stick in my head.
For now, though, no worries. All good. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate.
You've literally done nothing but sleep for like 40 years, but okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Is that the end? Oh my god, it's so dark I can't even see down here. Is this a feature? Dear God, it's so dark down in the crawl space. I feel like the lights shouldn't have been changed any. Alright, well, everyone down here is gone now, so I guess we just go back up now. Climb up Dorian's beautiful body. Okay, well, I have a key now. I wonder if that key will also take me off the back. Did I just see a cloud of smoke over here? I did. He's up here now. Well, alrighty then. I'm stuck in the corner. Okay. Wait, I have one more. We need to go talk to the Lord of Darkness. Why am I so short? Am I still crouching? There we go. It's like I'm walking really slow. Let's go talk to him again. Uppies? Yeah.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally.
Hello. Yeah, Dorian gives us uppies.
Come, let the next trial commence.
Aight. Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
What, letters?
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities.
Why would you want to do that?
Some have lasted several nights.
Horny.
Others, we simply gave up counting.
Okay.
Are you prepared to begin?
Sure. What are we doing? I am prepared.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you.
Oh, Hangman.
It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
We're playing Hangman, but you already drew the man. You're not supposed to draw on the man yet. You add a piece for each letter I get wrong.
Blank, 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 blank. Guess.
Okay. Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
I bet it's Shadow. Can I just say that outright, or should I play? I'll play his game. S.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
A.
There is an A. Now, choose your letter.
Why didn't you do H? Shadow.
There is a D. Now, choose your letter.
Why didn't I have H?
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
See what happens if I go through all my letters.
There is a W. Now, choose your letter.
Is it Shadow?
The answer is Shadow.
Excellent. That's so sick, dude.
Completely safe. Your turn.
My turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
Okay.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player.
Excellent.
Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Think. You're cute, data vaders, darkness, this sucks. I think he'll like the word darkness. We're gonna go with darkness.
8 letters. My favorite.
It's a good number.
Why, you ask? Isn't it obvious?
Why?
8 is the infinity symbol, but sideways. Very cool.
It is very cool.
It's obviously darkness.
Darkness. Aw, man.
I appreciate you staying relevant to our practices, Penumbra. Ah, that was entertaining.
I'm glad you had fun.
It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise.
Who's Lunar Knight?
Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight? Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
Oh, he's your ex?
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
Well, what happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
Well, again, his name had something to do with light, so I figured like y'all wouldn't. I mean, it really wouldn't work between the two of y'all for that long. Ultimately, I mean, he's light and you're darkness. It was just bound to not work. Tell me more, Shadow. Come on.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed.
Yes, it is.
Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
The light, because it burns my eyes? Lights? Love. Fearsome fearlessness? Fearlessness itself?
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy.
Kinda feels like...
Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
Time wasn't even an option. You just drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends.
I mean,
joyfully
technically
about
Lunar...
whatever came to our minds.
I said earlier that it applied to light, but technically lunar night would be like the moon. It's referring to the moon. But I always think of lunar referring to like the light off the moon. I don't know why. That's where my brain went with that anyway. I just feel like I need to explain that.
Time crept into our dark haven.
But maybe they were supposed to get along together because like the moon comes out at night.
Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one.
Oh, and he's all left all alone.
And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye, but I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's.
Oh.
I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them.
He's so sweet.
I just think back to those days fondly.
He just misses his friends.
And wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
But I'm here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect.
He's having a little emotional moment.
Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament.
Yeah, we had another conversation.
That'll be all for today, Penumbra.
Aww.
Thank you for listening to my tale.
Oh, no more armament tonight. Well, that was much sadness. I have a key. Why did that not unlock? Maybe I have to talk to that Dorian again. And go try the other door. Wait a minute. Yeah, the other door's up here. I don't know why I forgot where it was for a second. Okay, I'll have to... That was a very vigorous shaking of that door. We'll have to talk to Dorian another day. But, for now, we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna smack my mic as is customary. And we're gonna end it for the night, because I've been going for 3 hours, and as much as I would love to play it, I am hungry and wish for dinner. I'm hoping I'll get to play this some more this week. We'll see what my workload is like. But yeah, how many, let's see while we're at it. So that was a new save. Let's see real quick how many people we found. Helps if I hit the right button. We have met 83 people. So that's good. Wait, now it shows 6 friends. Oh, that was the rat. Mike slap. Mike. Mike slap. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, that should be 7 right now, but mine's broken. And I don't know what these numbers mean. They never told me what this in the top corner means, and when I click on it, it just clicks. It doesn't do anything. I don't know what this 1 of 4 means. That's 0 of 3. Wallace is 0 of 3. This is 3 of 3? Like, I don't know what the hell that means. She's 1 of 3. Yeah, I don't know what these numbers mean. We still need to meet. Who do we need to meet?
And his name is John C.
Great. The alcohol in alcoholic beverages is ethanol. According to that note on the screen. Thanks for the John Cena. Appreciate it. Anyway, that's going to be it for the night. Again, whenever I get free time, I'm going to continue to play through this game. I am enjoying it, even though I'm getting really... I do get frustrated when things glitch, and when I don't know what's happening, and I feel like the game, like, took me in a weird direction. But I have that complaint about all, choose-your-own-adventure type games. I feel like sometimes there's unintended consequences with things you say that seem perfectly fine and reasonable, and then they don't. So I don't know if it's a TISM thing that I don't understand, or if it's like bad writing, but the fact that I see that in every single game ever, I don't know. I feel like it's just maybe a thing at this point. That's why I just need to save often, so something pisses me off that bad, I just go back and reload it and choose something else. So that's on me, I suppose. As much as I want to blame the games, I mean, I'm probably just missing things that my brain just doesn't understand that it's gonna work that way. Anyway, but the biggest thing really has been like some of the actual genuine bugs. So I hope that the developers give us some more patches soon. They've given one since this game came out, but a lot of the bugs have been things that I honestly would have thought they would have caught in like beta testing, if they beta tested it, which I'm assuming they did. I've yet to know of like a game, especially one that's like this widely, you know, had this many people involved in it. I mean, they've got really big name people in it. This was like a lot of production went into this, so I just feel like some of the bugs are a little like, no one found that during testing. It's just a little shocking. Anyway, they do have a lot of things that are being reported on their Steam community, which is when you go to their page and they're like, hey, report bugs here. So they clearly want people to report them there. So I'm hoping that they actually are looking at that and they'll give some more fixes without us having to redo lots of things, because I've already had to do that. And it'd be pretty really, really nice if we didn't have to do that no more. So, okay, thanks, bye. Alright, that is going to be it for the tonight, though. That is it. So, me and Klaus will see you all next time. Bye-bye-bye.